to 21 degrees. Stunning.
Peter got a little bit scared up there.
It is from the brand Juana de Mexico. I actually don't know if I can even express how excited I am to be here. I wanted to come to Mexico City for years. We had planned to come here like 3 years ago and our plans changed last minute. If you follow this channel for a while, you're probably aware of that whole situation. But we're here and I'm so excited for a week of good food, good art, good vibes. We are here over the New Year period. I do think going away in January cracks the code. It cracks the code for me personally in regards to mental health. The weather today, for example, is going to get up to 21 degrees. Stunning. Stunning, stunning. For context, we are in Mexico City for 5 days and then we are moving to the west coast to like a surf town called Puerto Escondido for another 5 days. So it's a serious trip. I think I'm going to do 2 separate videos because they very much could be trips of their own and they're going to be very different vibes. So let me give you an example. The 4 things I want to do in Mexico City. I want to do a food tour. I want to do a hot air balloon ride. I want to go to a lucha libre fight. And I want to explore the museums. Hot air balloon tour. This has come recommended by a good few people. It looks absolutely stunning. They start quite early. They're sunrise tours. So I think we're going to crack that out early on our trip because we're going to be jet lagged. We're going to naturally be getting up at 4 or 5 a.m. So might as well do that at the start of our trip. Food tour. I've actually looked on Airbnb. If you're new here, you might not be aware I'm an Airbnb stan. I'm absolutely surprised I haven't been sponsored by them because I'm obsessed. We're currently staying in Airbnb right now. I'll show that to you later. But Airbnb also have a tab where you can do experiences. So Mexico City, you can look up all the experiences you can do. So food tours, lucha libre fights, all that stuff will come up. There's a specific food tour you want to do. It's on bikes. It's with a group. You pop around and cycle to all of the best taco spots in the city. Unreal. It has 4.92 stars and 10,000 reviews. So I think we're gonna do that. Lucha Libre fight, we're gonna just on a whim go to that one of the nights. Nacho Libre is such an iconic Jack Black movie. I've loved it, grown up watching it, so I feel like it would just be a very fun, full circle evening. Museums. The museums in Mexico City are actually the reason I fell in love with Mexico City. I have wanted to come here because of all of the art and the Cassas. You can do tours of houses by famous artists, sculptors, interior designers, architects. So I'm really excited. I have left it quite last minute in regards to booking these things, so we'll see how we go. The main one I actually fell in love with and wanted to visit when I came to Mexico is not available to view. You can't even go. So how perfect is that? That's like the time I went to Paris and didn't get to go see the Monet paintings. I've been to Paris twice and haven't seen the paintings I wanted to see. Cassa Organica. It looks like The Hobbit meets psychedelics. It looks unbelievable. Architecture from Javier Sensosai, and it just looks unbelievable. So we can't do those, but there's others Cassas here like Casa Gallardi, Casa Pedregal, I think it's called. There's honestly tons, and then the museums are unbelievable as well. So we'll see how we go. In contrast, our few days in Puerto Escondido, my 4 things I want to do are turtles, yoga, dolphins, surf. Very different vibes, so I think 2 different videos. That's enough yip yapping. Let's go explore the city.
Agenda is good coffee spot, breakfast. There's multiple museums we want to go to, but we want to just do whatever's easy. Today is Monday, so a lot of them are closed. So there's a small little gallery called Nooni we want to go to, and there's cool shops around it. And then I think just wander around. And the weather is kind of cold this morning, so that's why I have a big hoodie with me. But it'll get hotter as the day goes on. This park is so gorgeous. We're staying like 5 minutes from this park. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Quick turnaround for dinner. We're actually meeting a friend of mine for drinks. She's in Mexico City at the same time. What are the chances? So I'm wearing this romper from Balzac Paris, which is really nice. I was about to put on this neckerchief with it as well, which is also from Balzac Paris. But I think it's giving air hostess. Yeah, exit rows are this way. This is not happening. Okay, it is 4:20 a.m. We're going on a hot air balloon tour this morning, which is why I'm putting on lots of layers. It's kind of stupid and forgot that it's going to be freezing because it's the middle of the night basically. But I think we have cracked the code by doing this on our first proper morning because I'm so jet lagged. I was up 20 minutes ago anyways. So we've like 5 minutes to get ready and then we're getting an Uber outside of the city. Like it's an hour drive I think, but the Uber only costs like £20. The hot air balloon is then going to go up as the sun rises over like the Mayan ruins. It's going to be so beautiful. I can't wait. Say it's absolutely freezing. They have like coffees and apples and little treats inside. There's these outdoor heaters, but they're not working, so it's literally so cool. We got our certificates. That was such a nice morning. Wouldn't you recommend that, Peter?
Oh yeah, I would.
It was so nice. It said it was from 6 to 9, but we got here at like 5:30. You honestly do not need to get here until like 6:30. You don't get up into your hot air balloon until about 7, but it was so good. Peter got a little bit scared up there.
I did.
He didn't want to be by the edge, but it was so cool.
Jeebies.
Really cool. Definitely recommend. We're getting an Uber out of here. We're going to brunch at a spot called Panera Rosetta. Is that right?
Is Panera Rosetta.
Is Panera Rosetta. Okay. I just had my fourth coffee and my heart is pumping out the gate. we are off to get coffee in the little spot just across.
It's just not that deep.
That's our Airbnb right there, and then that's the coffee spot right there, and it's really good. I actually saw it on a lot of TikToks before I realised we're right beside it. Peter has just gone to the gym because he's a freak, and I'm gonna go shopping because I'm dead right. I'm gonna go back to a shop that we went to at the start of the trip. I think it's a spot called Carden. It's beside that gallery Mooney we went to, and there was a little bag in it that was so cute, and I haven't stopped thinking about it. Blue sky. I will say, like, I do need a hoodie, and I did not know that, so I've been pretty much wearing this hoodie every day, which is kind of annoying. So if you do come in January, bring layers. It warms up like 2, 3, 4, but the morning times are cold, and obviously with jet lag, you're gonna be up and out early. I got it! The colour I wanted wasn't there, but that's fine. This one's cute too. I got the red... Oh, am I zooming? I have not gotten used to this camera. Side note though, what do you think of the freckles I drew on my face? Don't they look really natural? You're currently sitting on 20 books on the side of the couch. Anyways, I'll give you a proper Airbnb tour actually before Peter comes back, because Peter just gets in the way of videos, to be honest. Okay, this is what I got. It is from the brand called Juana de Mexico. Come on, pronunciation. Also, this is pronounced Cardone. I asked. The lady was so lovely in there. So there's 4 little tiny shops, one by one, all beside each other. Cardone being one. There's a men's store, a women's store. Then there's Mooney, the art gallery. And then there's another little store as well. The people who work there all work in the same one. It's very cute, very cute. Went into the art gallery again just for a look, and met a really cute Irish couple. They were definitely like my parents' age. And they were so nice. They had big buff accents on them, and they were so cute. They said that they come travel Mexico for New Year's every year for like the past 5 years. They were so cool. And they're going to Puerto Escondido next week as well. So I was like, oh my God, I might see you there. This is the little bag I got. Juana de Mexico, all Mexican and Latin American designers. I think this is gonna be such a nice evening, easy, everyday, night out bag. Like, all I'm gonna be carrying is 5 lip products and a phone. The color I wanted was like a tan, a dark tan, orangey color. But it was sold out between the time that I've been there. They did have a silver one as well, which I thought could be really cool and a nice pop. But the lady told me that she preferred this one. So she convinced me. I think it's really nice to pick up stuff from local designers when you travel. We also picked up a candle yesterday. I don't know if I was really able to encapsulate how cool this store was yesterday, but it is genuinely probably one of the coolest stores I've been into in a really long time. It was so immersive. I felt like I went to a spa. Although there was probably only like 20 products for sale, they just marketed it in such a cool way. Funnily enough, I actually was watching Victoria Paris's TikTok this morning, and she sprayed one of their perfumes on. I just thought this was a really niche brand, but it's obviously not. It's called Genu. I'm gonna say Genu. And we got this candle. Look at the holder for the candle. It smells unbelievable. Like oud-ish smelling. Okay, you know what, the candle's gonna stay in here until we get home. But I just think, again, it'll be really nice that when we're burning this in London, we're gonna think of our travel to Mexico. Last thing I kind of still have on my mind, and I'd love to pick it up tomorrow, is this glassware set. We went into this really cool like homeware shop. Oh yeah, so this is the shop. It's called Selection Marcela. But the lady in there, she only really spoke Spanish, but she was so nice. And I did gather that everything for sale there is from Mexican designers. So there's these glassware set. I'll pop up a picture. And I think it'd be nice to get them. I don't know if it's silly. Peter thinks it's silly. I don't necessarily have £55 to be spending on glasses. I'll think about it. Okay, I'll give you a quick tour of the Airbnb. It is really messy, so don't judge. And then I'm going to quickly get ready because we have our taco bike tour that I told you about earlier in the video. We booked it through Airbnb and I'm so excited. Actually, I'm a little bit nervous to like meet people. Usually I'm such a little chatterbox, but I'm feeling a little shy, but it'll be nice. We're going to be cycling all around the city. So I think I might change. But anyways, let's look around. When you come in, you have this private entrance here. So it's in an apartment block. We're on the ground floor. And when you come in, you have this private, outdoory, gorgeous little area. And when you walk in, this mirror is class, definitely stealing the show straight away. But you've got your kitchen here. We haven't cooked here, but the water is safe to drink here, which obviously is a big plus when you're in Mexico. This mirror is stunning. I feel like it just looks so luxurious with the backlight behind it. Love. We have a ping pong table, guys. A ping pong table which doubles up as the dining room table. We also have this massive clock on the wall, which is really cool. And we have a bathroom in here. There's 2 bathrooms in here, which I think is pretty impressive for a place just for 2 people. Very cozy. Got your L couch. We were watching the penguin on here the last few days. Then we have these massive windows to the outside. I don't think we end up going outside, but this is a nice little balcony area. I think there's a barbecue there. And then you have the bedroom. So it's really nice, open plan. You've got your sitting room to bedroom, but there is an option of pulling across this door, which can go all the way across. So there's a little bit of division between the rooms. Gorgeous, cozy bed. And then there's this little bench, which I've actually been reading on most days. And it's just such a lovely view. Now we are on the ground floor, which is something to note, but it's a very safe area. If I haven't already said, we're staying at Roma Norte. A lot of the places that we had saved and wanted to visit in Mexico City were all in the same area, like Roma Norte or Condesa. Of course, Mexico City is massive and you could explore loads of different neighborhoods, but we've been really enjoying this one. I feel like I've actually got my bearings. I don't need to look at the map. I know where I'm going. For a lot of the areas, you're going the same routes most of the time. Anyways, I digress. We have loads of wardrobe space, which I must admit we haven't used at all. Oh my god. I was wondering where my jewellery went. Okay, cute. We have more wardrobe space here too. The shower, and then you've got bath and your Jack and Jill sink. Another bathroom in there, and that's everything. Side note, I actually got some new jewellery pieces, so I'm going to show you while we're here. I must say, when we were coming on this trip, the amount of people who were like, oh my god, be careful, and oh my god, be safe. Like, I've been finding the city really safe. I have found everyone so welcoming, so kind. I've had no issues. Before coming here, we were recommended not to wear like flashy jewelry or anything. So I haven't actually changed out of these gold hoops at all, but I did bring some options. How cute are these little gold earrings from Bitty and something? I'll put up the name. Really cute. I wore these all Christmas. They're very like classy lady vibes. This new necklace, which I actually bought myself from Gab's Look. Gab's Look is a dear friend of mine, and she started this brand a couple of years ago, and it's been so fun watching it grow from like strength to strength. Even like the little clasp says Gab's Look. I feel like it's just such a cool piece. I haven't worn it at all. Again, I've just been very plain this holiday, but a nice red pop. I've just been wearing these earrings and this gorgeous gold necklace that I have. I have another new pair of earrings, but I forgot I didn't pack them. I'll show you them when we get back to London. They are gorgeous, so I'll save them for a little treat next video. I think I can hear Peter coming in through the door, and I told him I'd be ready. So I'm gonna go quickly get ready, and I will see you for this bike tour. I'm so excited. After showing this necklace, I wanted to wear it. So I'm wearing the same trousers as earlier, they're handover, and then just a red string top from, I think, Free People. Peter just asked if I walked through Briar. He said the freckles look so bad.
22 tacos is the record, so someone eating. Easy and heavy.
Ay, ay, ay. Ándale, mamacita. ¿Oíste? Baby, yo te quiero a ti, solo para mí. Baby, yo te solamente para
We are just
mí.
in the door after our taco bike tour. So fun. The tour guide Charlie is from Mexico City and he brought us to 4 spots. The first one was basket tacos, which is what they usually have in the mornings. That was unreal. The tacos were the equivalent of 20 cents. Insane. Oh my god, there's something on my face from the helmet. The next one was birria tacos, which, oh my god, I love. And they had the consomme. It was stunning. It was so busy. It was on the side of a packed road, right beside like a subway station. It was so loud and hectic, but the food was unreal. The next one is a Michelin star spot and it was really small, very popular. There was loads of people there and it was like Asian inspired. So it almost tasted like, you know, the duck pancakes you have in an Asian restaurant. Like the pork in it had hoisin sauce on it and all the jazz and it tasted so good. I think that was Peter's favourite. Am I right in saying that, Peter?
Yes.
My favourite was the birria one. The last spot was pork wrapped in like, I think spicy orange is what he said. It was really good too, but along the way like we had beers and there was mezcal tasting in it, so it was actually so fun. We met other couples that were really nice and yeah, really nice way to spend 3 hours and got to see parts of the city that we hadn't gone to and we felt like we had seen a lot of this, like our area. It was really fun. Wouldn't you recommend it?
The bike tour.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was really good. Penguin, last episode. Sit down, you freak.
Whack.
9:30.
Come on.
I'm sus. I love you guys. And the final person safe.
This Airbnb is just so nice. I would love to live in a place like this. It's so open, but then you can close off the bedroom there. You can obviously close the curtains and it becomes very cozy. But obviously so bright and gorgeous right now. I always find it so hard to keep an Airbnb clean. How do couples keep things clean? We did not realise that dinner tonight is actually at the Ritz. Look at the way we're dressed, please. Sometimes I forget I have curly hair. I feel like I look like this plant. Anyways, I'm gonna quickly tame this and we are going on our Cassa tours. So I think we have like 2 minutes before we need to leave. Peter is an absolute legend and got us into these Cassas. So first stop, Cassa Gallardi, second stop, Cassa Pedregal. They're reservation only, so Peter had to email them. We're quite last minute, booking them like 3 or 4 days in advance. So if you do plan on going, I'll probably give yourself like over a week to book them, just in case. I think we found the house we're visiting. Okay, we just finished in Cassa and we've made our way down a little bit south. We drove 20 minutes down to the next house, which was also designed by the architect Barragan. I feel like I'm learning so much today, it's so cool. The first house he designed in the 70s for a client. The guy who was showing us around the house, he lived there, like he grew up in the house, and it was just so cool. And he was really lovely. And then now we're coming to another house which he designed for like a half an hour early, and we just walked into what we thought was just a little tiny store. It's a massive restaurant, it's absolutely gorgeous. I think we're going to stay for a little lunch here afterwards. Would definitely recommend coming down here, it's so gorgeous. The houses on this strip are also insane, like mansions.
Spiders, snakes, and scorpions. All different parts of this.
It's almost even hard to express how perfect that day was. I'm like so intrigued by architecture, but I don't know it. I've never studied it. And we kind of accidentally booked those two tours, not knowing that they were both houses designed by the same architect, Barragan. I'm definitely going to research, become obsessed with, and hyperfixate on for the next couple of weeks. But oh my god, the places were so cool. So as I said, the first one we visited was his last project he did in Mexico City, and it was in the 70s. And the second we visited was a whole neighborhood that he transformed. The area was covered in volcanic ruins. This is second-hand information. I might be ad-libbing a little bit. But the whole area had nothing to it except for volcanic ruins. He then created these houses, incorporating the ruins into the houses. It's a massive neighborhood now. As I was saying, it's like loads of mansions all around. Like, it was sick. The houses were unreal. That one in particular was built in the late 40s into the 50s. And in comparison, the first one was so colourful and small, and the second one was so big and much more earthy and oh, so cool. I am disappointed that we haven't gone to more actual museums. I've definitely had the chance to. I've spent too much time lying down there relaxing and not being out exploring. I don't want to be hard on myself, but I do wish that I went to the Archaeology Museum. The Contemporary Museum also looks great. And there's one other one that I really wanted to go to. But you know what? Honestly, going to those Cassas really filled up my cup. I feel so satisfied having seen them. It's our last night in Mexico City. I really want to go to a lucha libre fight. Like, I just really want to go, but we'll see. I feel like Peter's not 100% keen, and I'd be convincing him. And is it worth convincing him? Is this a hill I want to die on? I'm not sure. We are flying to Port Escondido tomorrow midday, and that's going to be so nice. It's going to be a video itself.